What's with the blade? Is OJ coming? Oh my God. OJ'd be proud.
Listen,
Jesus.
we are showing stadium lighting.
That's the same blade they used in Psycho.
You know what J.O.J. Simpson's website is? www.///. God, that joke's 20 years old.
Listen, they want to see the stadium lighting. I can't do that. We filmed this footage a month and a half ago or 2 months ago. But listen, I have this because we have something to open. Wanted to tell you, Jim Harris, we sold him that Jungle Lord in December.
That was a nice game.
Yes, this came in Thursday, January 16th. Purchased a Jungle Lord from you. I'm very happy with the machine, and it plays very nice. Just wanted to drop a note to you in appreciation. Best wishes, Jim. And of course I said, thanks, I appreciate you taking the time to email. I'm glad you love us. He loves us.
No, he doesn't.
He loves us. Oh, this is it. We'll do that later. We just got this box. Rob, this is from Down Under. Rob, look, he spent $44.95.
On you?
On me.
Jeez.
And it says coffee, biscuits.
Your wife doesn't spend that kind of money on you.
Not even for Christmas.
She'd spend that kind of money on divorce.
Whoever this was. Rob, this is Brian Gibbs' knife.
Yikes. That puppy is dangerous.
Yeah. Well, listen, it says coffee, biscuits, and I like this part, a boomerang. Boomerang. And it is. It's a boomerang.
Oh, my God. Keep it away from Tom.
All right, we're gonna have
somebody's going to get hit in the head with it.
It's beautifully, look, it's
Let me see.
carved. And it's
this
got
is
beautiful
great.
inlay.
I love this. This is great.
Well, look at that. Looky here. Yes, we've got a great show coming for you. Wanted to thank you for all the to your brother and all the other employees. Thank you for all the videos you've been putting on YouTube. They never get boring as they are rich in technical information and awesome reviews on your entertainment units. You seem to be respected very well by your team members. Frank, do you respect me? Frank, I've got bloop that. They're your most valued assets. Frank is valuable? So please continue to look after them. Thank you very much for mentioning me in one of your videos.
Very cool.
And of course, it's Ryan, of course, from previous videos, pictures I posted. You can tell that I built my own pinball machine. Little did I know how hard it is to do so. Yes, the ones you show us look like magic from the outside. Even more so when looking underneath the playfield. I built each item from scratch and used your videos to gain a good insight on each component in its operation. My next pinball machine will use proper pinball parts and will be based on a World War II scenario, possibly the invasion of Normandy. You could have my brother running.
Invasion of Normandy would be awesome.
But that would require considerable
That's on my bucket list. I want to go to Normandy before I die, just to be on that beach. And
well, how about if I get you a one-way ticket?
Would you do that for me? Thank you.
The machine I built.
I think that would be the coolest thing.
My son's favorite television
Before I'm dead,
show,
I want to go to
and
Normandy.
hence was built primarily for him. But he's too young, doesn't get it yet. So my wife and I find ourselves playing with it most of the time. It certainly has a lot of limitations, but I think it's one of the better ones in terms of scratch-built machines. We have a great video here of scratch-built machines from the Pinball Expo. You could take a peek at that. I've sent you a care package. Tim Tams for you and your team, a boomerang which does come back so long as it doesn't hit anything when flying, unless it's your intent
We'll throw
to do
it
so.
when Todd's head
like the
is
Roadrunner, you know, when the Roadrunner throws, or the Coyote throws the boomerang, and some medium roast coffee. Yes, medium roast.
We had one
and
when
he
we were
did.
kids. When we were kids, that's
Jocks.
when we had one.
Medium grind. Wow. Okay, 2 of them. Wow. And Robbie biscuits. Tim Tams. Yes. Jonathan, come over here. Jonathan.
Hook us up with a didgeridoo. We would love to get one of those.
Please have a Tim Tam.
That's the coolest sounding thing.
Please.
Wow. Can I have one?
Frank?
After I wash my hands with all this disgusting camera.
No.
That's great. Thank you.
I'm not a coffee guy, so let me know how it turns out. We're going to have it. I myself am a maker I'm into microbiology, astronomy, rocketry,
Why don't you
robotics,
finish chewing before you talk, you idiot?
painting, etc. Because I want to eat.
Yeah.
Those friggin' things are delicious, aren't they?
Tim Tams.
Oh my God.
This is another little-known
Tim Tam.
secret.
Ding dong.
Or Timmy and Tommy.
Ding dong.
See, every country
This would be
has
nice,
their own treat.
nice coffee.
They're only wonderful thing they don't share anywhere
Very
else.
nice.
Only made in that country. These are
Already
very
ground,
nice.
too.
Wonderful chocolate wafer.
Chip Stroop
Oh,
Let's try this tomorrow for
Let's
breakfast.
try it
Well-
now.
Right here is my website. I can build it for you. .com.au for Australia. Just a hobby for now, not really ready to leave my full-time job, but I like to be working for myself one day building stuff. It is very wonderful to work for yourself, even if you're going bankrupt.
Going bankrupt?
Mainly toys and gadgets to help build capital and hope to move into rocketry for space travel. Maybe he can fly me to the moon.
I thought your wife was ready to do that.
Keeping the dream alive. Stay safe, look after your health, say hi to the rest of the team. Living is good. Thanks. Ryan
Yo, Ryan.
and Gara Zadine. Gara
Ryan
Zadine?
is my youngest
Did I get that
son's
right,
name.
Ryan?
Good choice on names.
Well, officially it's Ryan, but he has in parentheses Ryan, so that's
Okay.
how we pronounce it.
That's fine.
Thank you very much. Right now, we're going to go right to see the stadium lights on Lord of the Rings and... No, not Lord of the Rings. Last Action Hero. And
No good action hero.
that home use only Family Guy and some gameplay. Here we go, and we're going to come back and look at the other thing. I forgot to say something. By the way, we're on our second pot. Thank you, Ryan. Isn't it good, Frank? There's another pinball enthusiast, Carrie Hardy. He's from straight down the middle. He made a really great installation video, and it's right up here. And I suggest you watch that because I may get you really confused. Oh gosh. So anyway, it's a good video he made. I'm going to put a link at the end of this video too to that video. So if Frank gets you confused and all balled up, he's very cross. He won't say anything. And you can watch.
Go film somewhere else.
Carries. Oh, whoa. All right, now we're going to get started. Well, this is our project. We just got these in from Pin Stadium Lights. We have light strips. Now they sell two different kinds.
3.
3?
Yeah. They have the streaming kind too. They have some,
Oh, well, we're not covering that. We're going to cover the standard and then the new smash hit, the Fusion. That's good enough. Now, standard is going to go over here. Come over here, young man. By the way, my Timmy is filming now.
so you all can put the hate down below.
No, he's my little Timmy.
Wait a second. Can you wipe the camera? I think I see crying on the lens.
No.
I don't know that song. What is that?
Okay, we're done. Okay. Okay, the standard edition. This is what we have. There are strips here to mount these. I already know in advance they're going to go, obviously they're going to go back here. This is mounting on the wall here. Okay. And they're magnetic strips, because you're going to have to be able to take them off when Mr. Playfield is lifted up. This will go on this side. And this is the telecontroller. I just made that up.
It was so nice with that color DMD.
Is it? Now, This is the final adjustment. And this goes in the control bank, and this will get hooked into the system. So we're going to show you that. So this is part one.
Got the tubes right here, sir.
I knew that. The Fusion, however, has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of connections. Actually, it doesn't. But it sounded good, didn't it? Oh, gosh. Yes, here we are. Now, this uses a divertomatic cord, okay, because you have two separate plugins. Your control system, as you can see here, there's an awful, we're going to get to that though, but look right here, Timmy. There's a lot more controls and electronic programming here.
You can do an app on your phone.
Kurt, you're going to have to fix this up. This is an AC adapter, the same kind that used to be on the old flat screen TVs, the monitors.
Nice. This is the Fusion.
This is the Fusion. I don't know what this is.
The wiring's in there.
We don't need that. That's
It's
extra.
extra. If it hits the floor, it's extra. Extra.
Oh, God. This
Extra.
is supposed to be easy.
Good luck. Good.
You have to hook this up.
I gotta work on this game over here.
Yes, but if this guy doesn't get it tomorrow, he said he's going to destroy me. Uh-oh, there's a whole bunch of little things in this.
Not my problem.
Oh, dear. Okay. We're going to have to figure this out, aren't we? These are called tape head cleans. And these,
Oh my god, what is that?
Kurt, you have to jumper
Goodness,
these
what is
in.
going on here?
We're
It's
gonna-
easy.
He told me a child could do it.
A child could do it.
I'm going to call it a child. Is there directions in there?
There's the other one. This is the other.
That's for Family Guy. That's the Fusions.
There's,
Okay.
no, this is another one.
Oh.
There you go. Perfect.
That's the central control computer.
Nice.
Okay. I think I'm going to have to go on the website. We're going to have to figure this out, Curdy.
Excuse me. Oh, pardon.
I love this game.
Oh, man. Well, this is going to be an adventure, Kurt.
Oh my god, it keeps going on. It's good.
Well, obviously,
That's good.
it's done.
Nice.
That's the same connector. We'll figure this out. Okay, let's
us
get
10 minutes.
started. Well, before we show the stadium light going in, we're going to show you what we're working with. This is Dave's machine, and cleverly, I happen to have David at hand. And David was curious. He said, "What's going on with stadium lighting?" Well, David ordered the standard stadium lighting. We're going to show him how it goes in. But this is how the playfield looks now with super bright LEDs. I want you to notice that the playfield is very, very nice. It is actually bright. We put a light inside. Of course, there is a flash lamp in here. We have super bright lighting throughout the playfield, making it glow. And look, a colored DMD, of course. We have 3 fire LEDs. All the lights are from Comet Pinball, the best place to buy LEDs from. Also, Pinball Life has some great LEDs too. We use combinations of both, which is probably what this has. We lit the back glass with the regular white because there's so much color in it. We thought that was the best thing, other than the LEDs. And of course, Dave, would you say this was your best option when you ordered this?
Yes.
You saw another game with a colored DMD in it, right?
Yes.
Do you remember what game it was? I don't either.
No, I don't.
He's taking this up to his mountain house, right?
No, this is going to the house, our forever house.
The forever house. And I understand it's 2.5 hours away. Well, we made an interesting discovery about this game. We are almost 100% sure it was home use only. We had sold it years ago, and we got it back in trade. And I didn't remember a whole lot about it, but when we opened it up, there were several interesting signs that it may not have been vended, including the bag that used to be stapled here. Now, this goofy cover was removed. This was that horrendous cardboard cover that covered so you couldn't put your hands in and touch stuff. That's history. But the playfield underneath was so clean, we still reheated all the boards. So all these connectors had gotten reflowed. Data East machines from this era, the solder pins, the header pins, were not especially well flowed. We actually had a Data East game where half the logic board was literally unsoldered from the back. Components too. And the board still worked. The game was working. It was in a game we got traded in. So just because it got cold solder joints doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to work. David, these are your extra fuses and rubbers. So they're going to go next. We'll put that over here. There, it's safe. Out of the way. Now, here's what we're starting with. Now, let's work with our stadium lighting. The stadium lighting will arrive at your house in a tube. These have been cleverly removed from the tube. It basically consists of this affair, including the programmer, okay? It's covered so you don't fuss with it. Connectors, and there's also wipes to wipe the side when we mount these, because you see these have to get mounted here on each side using magnetic strips. Actually, it'll be this way. The hookup is going to be very easy, and this pad is to clean the rails to make sure it makes a good connection. You will have a power supply to supply voltage to this affair. And lastly, got them on my top yet, you'll have the connectors. Now, this is the regular system. It consists of 2 simple connections. Okay? 2 of these will connect to the general illumination. Okay? And the other 2 will connect on the flash circuit. So the LED strips consist of 2 sets of LEDs. Strip number 1, light the playfield, whatever color you choose. Now you will download the app. They'll give you the website on your phone. Now we already did this. As a matter of fact, the next part of this video, which we filmed 2 weeks ago, I think, shows you how to download the app. So you're going to see this information later in this video. The second strip are your flash lamp circuits. That'll give it the game a pizzazz. Now the beauty of this system is you will be able to adjust the lighting effects as you see fit. So you will be able to literally pick out which flash lamp. The flash lamps are the large bulbs that are under the surface and also on the playfield. Like this is one right here, this blue right here, this red one here, this one here. But it's going to be a lot easier than to fuss with them, just to find one underneath. David will be able to make those adjustments himself and select any of the colors he wishes to choose to hook them to. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to lay these out about where we want them on the playfield. We're going to lift our playfield up like so. slide it forward until we get to these pieces. So we can drop this connector into the back. Like so. So we want this one on this side because this is where this magnetic strip is. You leave the strip on it. And this one will be on this side. This will come through this crack. This will come through this crack. Okay? So that's where they're going to feed on this specific game. Okay? Now so they don't fall everywhere. And because we have to have the playfield up, we can't physically mount them. We're going to leave them right here on the surface. And we're going to go below the surface now. Hook this stuff up. It's simple, isn't it? Now, I'm keeping my fingers here because we happen to have all the balls just itching to come out. Are they still in there? Yes, they are. There. Next part. You're going to plug your transformer into the outlet inside your machine to give it juice. This stays in all the time. Now what's going to happen with this is the lights on your playfield will only light up when this is on. I'm going to shorten this a little so it's not so insanely long. These are 12-volt power supplies. So if they fail, they're really simple to find. You need to get one that's like 2 amps, I guess. That'll run all the lights. Now, that is going to plug in here. That's your power. The other two, these will plug in here. The way it's laid out, you can't really mess it up. The white and black are your GI, and this is your flash lamp circuit. And we have them in. So now, you can go pretty much anywhere you want with these, but I suggest you keep them low. But if you want to go higher, actually I'm going to unplug the power for a moment. You can thread this. And then, so this is, you want this to hang. I was going to hook the flash lamp up. I found a good flash lamp. Where was it? That I thought was a good spot. Oh my. So this is what happens. Was that the one? Okay. Yeah, that one. That big giant one. So what we're going to do is we're going to run this through the harness just to keep it out of the way so it's not going to drape and drip everywhere. Drape and drip. I hope you're watching, Dave, and observing. You are, right?
I am.
Okay. Well, because you may want to change things. See, the nice thing with the alligator clips is you do have what we call an adjustment factor. So you can actually physically change the position of your GI. Well, your GI you're not going to change, but your flash lamps you are. So we're going to hook the flash lamps up to this flash lamp, like so and like so. There. Doesn't matter either side. Then we're going to hook the GI up. So. Good. Then we're going to turn them on and see if our GI does come on. Which it does. Okay, now we're ready. We're done down here. That was simple, right? Now we're going to lower the playfield, like so. And then you may need a little assistance, of course, but you're going to make sure these are in the sides like so. And then we're going to slide the playfield back in while these are draped here.
Eagle 3, you are cleared for takeoff.
You need more. You need probably more than one imbecile. Depends on your radar. So see, this is going to go like this. Okay. That's going to go like that. Okay. Okay, next, you're going to wipe off this area here so it gets a good, see, I got all this crud off. Going to make sure this gets a good, firm connection for your magnet strips. Now, this is the hard part. This is going to take over 6 hours, but we'll do it in 30 seconds for you. You need to peel this off here, like so. Now once you do this, it's never coming off again. People love it when I do that. No, they don't. You want to put this below, obviously, below the line of the glass, but above your TNT sticker. That's me. Okay. Like so. Simple. Now you're going to do the same on this side. By the way, you can change the brilliance of the lights on the app. And you'll know how to do the app once you go online. But he already told me he's not doing anything. He's going to leave it just the way we have it, which is fine. Now, the important thing I see, we get that nice stuck in nice and tight. There we go. Now, the important thing is, if you decide you need to do something to work on the playfield, you got to take the magnet off. You got to disconnect your thing and lay it here. Okay? Because if you don't, when you try to lift the playfield up, it'll get stuck on your lights. So you could put a little sticker here that says don't forget about the stadium lights. So if I try to lift the playfield up, it's going to catch on the stadium lights. You don't want that to happen. So now it's that flashlight there is what we're looking at to see what kind of an effect we have. Yeah, did you see it? So watch, when I go up the ramp, watch all the stadium lights flash. That's something. It's sort of like a strobe light almost, baby. Now, the nice thing is the stadium lighting is making the chrome a slightly different color. Is that short? This affair is haphazard at best, but it seems to work. Obviously, the key is to make sure when you're testing the crane that it's on legs and the back legs are at least halfway up, okay? Now, David could put this on a different flash if he chooses to. Because of course it's only going to flash on the one. Now if David wired it into this one, it flashes, or this one here. Right now it flashes on that one. But the beautiful thing with the alligator clips is he can do anything he wants. Shoot either capture. You know, this game, David, what did you say about this game? You said you went and rented the movie.
I did.
And you enjoyed the movie a lot, and then you realized that not only does the game augment a boatload of stuff from the movie, but that the game has all these like hidden features that so few people noticed before. So when you were playing it in the showroom when it was dark and dingy, actually, here's one we just got in. It's in the showroom now. Look at this thing. It doesn't look anything like this. Yeah, look. Here's the before and the after. Of course, it's a different game, but you can see the difference. My God, look at the difference. What a beautiful game. And what a beautiful person I am. I just thought of that. Did you just make the vomiting look? You know, I could poke, but I won't. And David's protected. He has glasses on. Anyway, before we finish, look at the cabinet. How beautiful it is. It needed very little touch-up. The buttons here are now lit with our patented light-o-matic buttons. They're actually not patented. We do that to annoy our competitors. Oh, listen, the kit comes, I'm going to show you these in the next piece of video we shot. The game does come with these little jumper things. If you have to jump it off of a flash lamp that's buried. But we did. We saw how easily that clipped in. So that won't happen, but I'm going to give David these jumpers just in case. Could you boys find a larger plastic bag to put the extra rubbers in? Something bigger.
I'm sure we can dig up a trash bag.
Now, you know what? I think, David, now that we're done with you, and we're going to throw you off, I think it's time for us to see what happened to Family Guy. Of course, this is old footage, but let's go to it now. Okay, well, the smartest thing to do was to go on the Pin Stadium Lighting website. And we are doing the Pin Stadium Lighting for the standard. Okay, so here we are. Remove the playfield glass and balls. Then raise the playfield vertical. The standard tab applies for most all pinballs, but look, they have Jersey Jack Pinball, Spooky, Highway Pinball, and Chicago Gaming. Now, of course, Highway, I think, only has... They have Full Throttle, and then they have Aliens. So there's only 2. But Jersey Jack, there's a bunch of them, and Spooky has a whole bunch of them too. Chicago Gaming has Monster Bash and the others. Okay, we already found these. Okay, locate your GI and flasher cables. So there's 2 separate cables here. And this seems very easy. GI, connect the blue and white cable alligator clips to a GI bulb, and polarity is not important. And flasher, connect the red and green. The priority doesn't matter. So we're going to connect the 2. Now, I found out from here what those little wires were you saw. Those little wires are extensions if we need them. So if we can't get the little cables connected right, if they don't quite fit, say here, we can use them to stuff them in the flash lamp. See, that's one of the flash lamps. That looks easy. Isn't it?
Yeah, you said a child can do it.
I'm not going to keep using that clip because my haters will go nuts. I just clicked off of it, for goodness sakes. What is wrong with you?
You're tired.
Yes, I am. But we're excited because this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, if you want a more permanent installation, you can solder a wire splice into where you determine it is. So this looks simple so far. I'm just curious what step 2 is. Okay, connect the universal power to the service port of your machine. Now, of course, we're hoping that there's a socket in the machine. Some of the re-imports didn't have that. This is located at the bottom of the cabinet by the corner there. Okay. So, that should be pretty easy. Locate your service port. New returns are in the front. Well, we don't have to worry. Now we're ready for the big one. So, we're gonna bring it into the same harness as the other, and we're gonna hook up the GI right here to this lovely lamp. Well, you gotta be careful it doesn't touch. So when you're doing this, guys, bend over your tabs so there's no chance that can back up and touch. So there's number 1. And when I mean touch the each one to the plus and the minus. Good. They're good solid connections. And then these here on this side we're going to connect to this flash lamp. Oh, Kurt!
Sorry. I don't feel good.
Oh, Kurtie.
I love this game. There's no polarity on them.
There's none. There. Now, I would say, I'll tell you, I think if they do this, I think I would be happier if we soldered it. But we're just going to do a test for now. There's our cable, okay? Now, next thing it says is to locate the service outlet, which is right there. And we need, I guess, the power plug, Kurt. Now with the Orion, we plug in the Y here, plug in one power supply, that's the pin stadium, and this is the Orion's belt power supply. So they're distinctively different, so you don't screw it up. Now, we got these hooked in, and we're going to run these cables to the back. So once again, that's the power supply for the pin stadium, which is just the GI and a single flash lamp. And the other is the Orion. So let's put these up front. And we will go from there. So we now have, we already have this cable connected to this flash lamp here. Okay, and this one here. So we want to hook up to different flash lamps. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to explore which flash lamps we want to hook them up to make sure we don't double dip. That would not be nice. Where are the other flash lamps on this sucker? Well, here's one here. You know what? We're going to have to put this in a flash lamp test, aren't we? To figure out where they are.
Playing the pretend ball.
Good. Let's bring this over like so.
Want the flasher test?
Yes, move it to the flasher test, and we'll see where we're going. So, here are our pin stadium controls here, and the others are right here. Now, those clips, yes, the clips are going to be needed to hold the pin stadium. So we need to put them on a backboard. We're going to put one here and one over here. Now this particular machine is home use only. Do you have those black clips, Kurt? Are they in here? Yes, here they are. These are important to hold, most important, to hold the clips, actually the wires in. We're going to put one over here. And since this is new wood, I mean really nice, I think we'll be okay. Just go ahead and stick one in. And put the second one here. Now listen, as I mentioned before, you can always look at Carrie's video on installation too, which is very thorough. I showed you the link earlier, and I'll have another one at the end. Same video. That's very thorough. And he's got a great channel. Good. Now we're up to. What are we up to?
The lights.
The pin stadium lighting itself. We're going to first hook up. Here we are. The Orion's Belt Pin Stadium combo. That's the control center for the Orion part of the game. And this is the control center for the Pin Stadium part of the game. So there's two separate controls. Right, Kurtie?
You got it there, kiddo.
Okay, the power, the GI is here. The flash lamps is here. So the GI is the center one, the flash lamps is there, and that's it. There, they're on. Now, just as you saw in that other video if you watched, it's programmed, it defaults to this signal until we actually set the one color to come on. And that's adjustable. That's part one. Part two is going to be more harrowing, because this will be the color settings of the flash lamps. But in the meantime, let's see what flash lamp we hooked up the other system to, shall we? Can you put it into the flash lamp test? Flash lamp back left.
Right, this one right here.
Okay. Ooh, this is nice.
Three
They're
right
right here.
And then there's one right underneath the can.
Ooh.
Very close.
Well, boy, that makes it easy.
I'm just waiting.
All right, we're going to do number two.
It's like
right
your
in a
lightsaber.
row.
Grab your lightsaber.
I didn't know Todd was in this game.
It's Todd.
Fatty.
You're so mean to me.
And the rest of the family.
It would be funny if you painted it like a TNT shirt on.
Then we're going to hook up number two, number three. And then number four, we're going to have to peel the wire away so we can connect it to a further lamp. Okay, my Timmy has loaded on his telephone the Pin Stadium app.
Yes, sir.
So once he did that, now you set your password. So if you're going to have a bunch of these, you're going to name each machine. But we first open an account under my email address. So our customer will use my email address,
And we'll give him a password.
right? And we'll give him a password, but then he can change it as he wants to. But it's okay to use it because.
Okay, so.
But here we go. It
It says allow Pin Stadium lights to access device located. Allow.
Good, we're on. Now, we've been added into the system. Now, controller, you're going to change this to Family Guy. Good. Type in Family Guy. That makes it easy. Good. And then hit done. Good. So now we are connected to the one. I'm watching the swirls. Good. So now, this lets us set the colors. Now look.
See, Curdy, we got it now.
So
Yeah.
I think we should go up here in the more of the yellow lights.
So now you can make it green, whatever you want in the spectrum.
I think that is the appropriate color
Turn it away.
for the machine. That's a mix. It doesn't look that way, but when
So you
it
can
comes
put
out on the
brightness.
screen.
You can dull it down, so say you're saying they're too bright, you can dull them down.
Nice.
Good. So that'll put a little extra color. So we're done with that.
You're
Good.
supposed to
sorry.
program it, right? Don't you just lock it in with the push button?
I think it's by, like, see which one you want. See how it's got 5 bays? I think that's...
Weren't you supposed to hit the button on the controller? Remember you hit the...
No, that's the next one.
Oh, okay.
This is the first step. We're doing step one. Okay. That's this little affair. Nope, no, wrong one. That's the other affair. There's no buttons on this. So that's that. So now we're finished. Now we go back here. And now we connect this up. And we
That's your flashers.
So there are, these are our flashers, okay? Now, we get the next one. We're on the Orion's belt.
No, we gotta go to that runs, Rob.
Okay, so we're going to put in the Orion's belt. Here we are. Now to program it, we push the color we want. We push this button once and it blinks once. Okay, now we pick out the color we want. So let's go with the green. Push the button once to lock it in. Then we'll go yellow as the next one. Lock it in. We'll go red as the next one. Lock it in. And blue is the last one. And lock it in. And then this last button blinks twice and it's done. So now each flash lamp will change the different colors.
All right, now let's go back to the other one. Show them what you can do with your regular fan.
When you're regular lighting,
This is the lighting is on all the time.
this is the lighting on all the time. You can pick the color you want to light the play field. Now, I wanted the yellow to give the color a little difference, and then I wanted to bring the brightness up to maximum. So I think this will be nice extra lighting when we have this one here on the strips.
And then you just get you already said it, so you're good.
Now this is that's the brightness,
And there's the warmness.
and then this is the
See how it
warmness.
warms it, see
Eh?
how it brightens it up. Makes
So
it more
let's
yellow.
make it like that.
It's more yellow.
Yes. How's that?
Very nice.
Now he can adjust it. So now we have both set. So we're done. So you go inside the machine. The next step is mounting these strips. And once again, as you saw, we had
You
these
have to get
clips
the
in
app
back.
and everything. So.
Well, yes, they're going to put the app on their phone. See, so far it's.
I thought it was going to be difficult, but it's pretty easy. Not bad.
It did. It looked intimidating.
It did.
Of course,
Not
the other one was really easy.
Not bad.
This last Starfighter. No, the other one is the
Last action here.
last action.
Close though.
Close.
It's
Last Starfighter.
last something.
action, last-
So close.
So now the
last
next
something.
step is to mount
Turbo?
this on the side.
Is that turbo?
Is it turbo? Is it turbo? Is it turbo?
Don't be mean to me.
Oh no, you're tired. I see you're exhausted.
Now we're gonna wire tie
It's been a hard Black Friday.
these in here so they're in tight. So our next step, hold this up so we can slide this baby in.
Grab it home.
No, they didn't stay in the clips. We're gonna have to bring them out like this.
It's okay for now. We gotta. Just remember, we gotta measure where they.
Drop it down. Ready?
Yes.
Watch your light over there.
Now, because this game is a little different, we're going to have to go a little more obscure on this.
Can you bring around the sides?
Yeah,
Wires.
I'm trying to. Cause right there.
Is that better? Yes.
Good.
Below that? Yeah.
Going
Try
down.
that. Yes, for that.
Good. And we're going to try to even it up. So there we are now. They suggest a little bit below
Where
this
glass
line.
slides in.
And we're going to take this off. Okay.
Yes, turn it back.
We're going to mount this here. Okay. A tiny bit below. Now, since this machine is like new, we already wiped off.
Nice and clean. Yep. Ready to
So
go.
this side here is nice and clean. We only had one pad,
Do you
right?
want an alcohol pad? Yeah, it comes with one.
Okay, let me just do this.
I'll start here.
Okay. Right here? Okay.
Real
So we put it in this bag here.
nicely done.
Professional.
There we go. Oh, great. Look, it was dirty.
We
I
got
wonder
alcohol
whose
over there.
fingerprints they are.
They're mine. Look how dirty my hands are.
Ew.
Okay, now we're ready for this part.
They're working hands.
Nice. That's a magnetic strip.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Now,
Right below, so the glasses slide on. You are good.
I know.
This game's gonna be bright like a UFO.
It's gonna be so nice.
You can see it from space.
Very nice.
Happy
Heard it
customer.
snap in.
Did you like the
I like the.
sound effect?
Yes. Let me go on the other side so we see this installed.
Oh, this only took 15 minutes so
I
far.
know. Sick how fast it is.
Where's the flight?
Oh,
Excuse me. Pardon. What's your
Todd.
shirt? You got your shirt?
no!
You silly rabbit.
I'm gonna have my shirt in it.
It's all out of farts.
It's all the farts. Give it 10 minutes. Fart again. That's right in the rail path here. That bottom there. Can you move it down a little bit?
Yeah.
Almost a good.
I did a stupid, Gertie,
You did a Todd. You did a Rob.
a Robbie.
Called doing a Rob.
So we go get the Robicator.
That looks nice.
We took the balls out of it, didn't we?
Yes, we did. They're in the pan.
In Mr. Pan,
And Mr. Pan.
there's one.
Where's the rest of
Oh.
Are they in it? I thought we were playing it.
Now it's looking for all the balls.
How many?
Oh, here they are.
Let's just say if not, I get some more.
3 more. There they are, sir. Machine's happy now. I collect the bonus, man. Dazzling light show. Now, pointed out, we put in here, we've lit the scoop here. Okay? So we can play pinball. One more.
Time to play Stewie Pinball.
And now you go in here to play Stewie. See up top on the screen? See he's turning here. He's way off. Now he's turned. Watch me play.
I see London, I see France, I see Stewie's unsightly chapped ass.
Well, it is pinball. Should I bleep that?
Oh, that was just classic.
It was. Now what we did is we tied in this strip here into the shoot again light here. So,
You can hit her over there in a little bit.
right. So if we hit her like this, Meg, the shoot again comes on, and then when we go down, see how this flashes here? Isn't that nice? So, well, there's just something different. Something different that works. I think it works. This machine is so nice. So homie sold me, we had sold brand new.
Now it has the pin stadiums on it.
Yes.
Very bright.
When we hit that, we get the dazzling light,
Showed everyone a lot.
and we're going to let him program. Oh, we went down the hole. We're going to let him. Oh, when we did the light, he wanted the cabinet like this.
You want the light-o-matics?
Yes. Of course. It's ready to deliver.
No.
Oh. Good. It's ready, guys. Load this sucker up. See in the advertising, you can see it flashing. Came up nice.
Nice and bright.
Super bright. God, that was so long, Robbie. Oh, almost an hour. Okay, I was going to read you Crazy Letter. We'll save it for the next video. But I wanted to tell you, James from England shared this picture of his Genesis. I shipped him the Mylar in the back glass. We still had some brand new Mylars. Isn't it beautiful, Robbie? Yes. Robbie has no idea what I'm showing.
That's the new Genesis.
He has no idea. He has no idea.
I have no
what I'm talking
idea.
about.
Up yours.
Listen, here's Tammy's song, Remember the Magic. This is the one where we did pictures matching from years ago and current. You may enjoy the video. There's a link at the end. And Robbie, we are done.
Good.
Good night.
The magic in your eyes. You opened up my heart and you gave life new meaning. So remember that feeling. Just remember the magic one more